Mickey Mouse Clubhouse, Farmer Donald's Pumpkin Patch. "Look at this," says Daisy as she walks into the clubhouse one day. "This pumpkin was the grand prize at the county fair." "Hot dog! That is one big pumpkin!" Donald takes a look at the picture. "Oh, phooey," he says. "I could grow a garden filled with the biggest pumpkins you've ever seen. I'm sure it's easy to do." The next day, Donald decides to grow his own prize pumpkin. He throws a handful of pumpkin seeds in the dirt behind the clubhouse. "I think it takes more than that to grow a garden," says Minnie. Mickey nods.
"First, you need to make holes in the dirt. Put a seed in each hole and then cover them up."
"That's a lot of work," says Donald. "I'm sure the seeds will be fine where they are."
"Maybe Toodles can help," says Mickey. "Oh, Toodles!"
Toodles flies in with 3 mouse-ka-tools, a pogo stick, a mirror, and an elephant. Donald says. "Which mouse-ka-tool can help us make holes for the seeds?" "I think it's this one," says Minnie as she points to the pogo stick. Donald hops on the pogo stick and starts bouncing in the dirt. Minnie is right. The pogo stick makes holes that are just the right size. Then Donald drops a few seeds into each hole and covers them all with dirt. "See, I told you this would be easy," says Donald as he sits back down. "Now all we have to do is watch the seeds grow." Donald, thinking his work is done, closes his eyes to rest. "I think it takes more than that to grow a garden," says Daisy.
"A garden needs water,"
Mickey says.
"Water helps seeds grow."
"Mickey's right," says Minnie. "But how am I going to water this big garden?" asks Donald. "That's a lot of work. I'll just wait for it to rain."
"It's time to call Toodles again,"
says Mickey.
"Oh, Toodles!"
"Let's pick the elephant," says Daisy, looking at the remaining tools. The elephant takes a big drink from the pond. Then, using her trunk, she sprinkles water over the entire garden. Daisy was right. "I told you this would be easy," says Donald as he sits back down. "I'll have that trophy in no time."
"I think it takes more than that to grow a garden,"
says Mickey. Donald looks puzzled. "But what else is there to do?" "Plants need sun," says Minnie. "And your garden is in the shade." "But we can't move the sun," Donald squawks.
"Maybe we can,"
says Mickey.
"Oh, Toodles!"
Toodles has just one tool left, a mirror. "A mirror?" asks Donald. "How can that help my garden grow?" Mickey and Minnie place the mirror so it reflects the sunlight onto the garden. "Oh boy!" shouts Donald. "Now we'll just watch the seeds grow." Daisy giggles. "Today was just the beginning of your garden, Farmer Donald," she says. "Now you have to make sure the garden keeps getting plenty of water and sunlight and care every day." Donald is surprised at how much work it takes to grow a garden, but over the next few months, he takes care of his pumpkins every day, from seeds to sprouts to long, thick vines bursting with pumpkins. When it is time for the contest, Donald picks the biggest, brightest, most beautiful pumpkin from his garden, and then the whole gang heads to the fair. Judge Goofy walks around and looks at all the pumpkins. Finally, he says,
"The prize for the biggest pumpkin goes to Farmer Donald."
Everyone cheers for their friend. "Next year, I think I'll enter the apple pie contest," says Daisy. "Good idea," Donald declares. "I'll plant a great big apple orchard so you'll have all the apples you need. I'm sure it's easy to do." Thanks for